we go. Uh-oh. Jewel, what's up? Long time. Adios, there you go. What's up, Dwight? Jonathan, Senor Santana, what's up? Isaiah, Trinity, Rebecca, what's up? Okay, here we are. Let me take out the waiting room. Beautiful. Ah, Grant, what's going on? Welcome. Grant's on. Okay, welcome. All right, guys, we'll wait another 30 seconds for some people coming from demos. Make sure you grab your notes. We're going to roll, and we're going to do some instruction here. Okay, here we are with the instruction, everybody. We're recording, so if you're here, you better look pretty, look handsome, because we're recording for the division. Okay, Jill, do it, do it. Yes, yes, queen, yes, yes. Okay. So it's order phone jam, everybody, and this is the head start one, if you will. So people that don't have demos, we've got a few of our reps hopping on now. So props to Dwight, Rebecca, Jewel, Isaiah, Grant, Sebastian, and Jonathan. I'm here supported by Liz, Marley, and Rob. And so this video we're recording is also going to help kick off how we get things done to close the sale. So just a couple preliminary thoughts. Number one, okay, and you're going to see this on the video. I want you to remember there's two types of customers we're calling. There's customers before the push, and then people that we've seen during the push. You guys see that, right? Because some of you, I'll use Jewel. I'll use an example. Jewel, when did you start? How many weeks ago exactly? Do you remember? Oh, hold on. I can unmute. My bad. That's my bad. Go ahead.
Not exactly, but I think about 6.
About 6? Okay, that's fine. So here's I'm going to forward. Okay. Let me do this. Let me forward the approach, okay, to the Gunner page so you have it. So you guys can pull that up. Okay. So remember, tonight on Thursday, and then as you're watching this video on Friday, everybody, we're going to be crushing orders, and it's not uncommon for people to be either just barely hitting their goal because of these calls, or some people literally have an entire push because of calls. Like they fill in almost the entire gap, and it's not an ideal scenario, but we'll have people that will sell 5 to 10 grand during their push, and most of it's during the phone because they're stressing urgency. Okay, so let's get right at it. I want to put this first video on. If you guys could take a look at the screen here. Okay, this is Brian Carter, one of my colleagues down in the Southwest region. He's an unbelievably great man, by the way. First, and he happens to be one of our top managers. And this is. You have to preface this. This is on the way to the conference when we used to go to a physical conference. Okay, so you'll hear things like, oh, when you get to the hotel lobby, or when you're traveling down. So disregard that. Just think, okay, what is in the context? What are some things where it says last second orders for your goal? So we're going to watch this and debrief this in 2 seconds. Let me make sure the screen's optimized. Okay, so take notes real quick. Managers, Rob, Marley, Liz, thanks for your support. We're going to debrief this afterwards with all the kids, okay? Ready, and let's go.
Hey guys, sorry for watching the road and not the camera, but we're on our way down to the conference, and I just wanted to throw out just a quick thing for people who are close to their goals, maybe not quite there yet. You know, there's something very powerful about being at the end of a race, and it's something people get really inspired by. And so if you are close to your goal, but not quite where you want to be, it is incumbent on you to give people a chance to see if they can participate in just the exciting activity of helping you accomplish a really motivating goal, while still giving themselves permission to pick up some stuff that maybe they wanted but just didn't initially get. And so I have had at least a dozen reps hit their 10K goal or their 20K goal, whatever it may be, literally on the drive to the conference. And so here's the key. You want to just make sure that you reach out to every single person that you've seen, and you got to be bold. You can't be afraid just to ask. ask. You're not going to be weird about it. You're not going to be pushy, but you are going to ask. And every single person, what you always want to do, the call is very simple. You call and you start off by just leading with gratitude. You go, hey, Miss Johnson, this is Brian. I just wanted to give you a quick update. You know, you guys helped me so much towards my goal. I'm actually driving down to the event right now that I was working so hard to. And so I wouldn't even be where I am without y'all. So I just want to let you know I really, really appreciate it. Okay, after you express gratitude, you give them a quick update. You know, the reason that I thought to actually even reach out is because out of my $10,000 goal, you know, I am $800 away from actually accomplishing it. And so it's been a real exciting thing, but obviously I still have just a little ways to go. Okay, after that, you just give them the opportunity to see if they want to pick something up, if there was anything on their list, and you just want to have a good value proposition. So I just thought I would reach out to you guys. Obviously, I don't want you in any way to feel pressured like you need to pick something up, but man, if there was any other little thing on your wish list, you know, a cheese knife, a vegetable peeler, gosh, if there was anything else that was you had considered and it might be worth it to you to take a shot on it, I would just hate myself because I'm so close to my goal if I didn't even just at least ask. So there's no pressure at all, but you know, we've got a price increase coming up, and it would really be an awesome thing if you know, if there was anything that caught your eye. So you tell me, was there any other last little thing, you know, that extra pair of scissors, you know, a hunting knife, just out of curiosity, and if not, no big deal at all. And then, you know, based on what they say, you know, amazing things can happen, and they tend to. I've had people sell homemakers this way. You know, Noah yesterday tried this out between demos and sold a 4-pack of steak knives on his very first phone call. Guys, people love to have an excuse to do what they want to do anyway. People love rallying behind a really exciting cause. And if you've done a good job sharing your goals, at least give people a chance. Always give them the out, and it's always a real positive thing. So again, the key steps, you always lead with gratitude, okay? Massive gratitude and appreciation. You update them on, you know, where you are and how close you are to your goal. You explain why you're reaching out to them, just getting a chance to see if there was anything, and then you just give them some kind of value proposition. Hey, we have a price increase coming, or maybe you get a couple peelers from the office, and heck, if you're really close, maybe you say, look, I'll mail you a peeler, just me and you, I'll mail you a veggie peeler on top of you know, any $60 order or something like that. If you're close enough, it's worth it. And if you do this, I promise you, people will rally behind the cause, and a lot of people will get a great deal on some cool Cutco, but you got to give them the chance. So be bold. Don't be afraid. The worst thing anyone's ever going to say is, oh man, you know, I appreciate you reaching out, but I think we're good with what we got. And when they do that, you say, man, no worries. God, I sure do appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I know you're going to love your Cutco, and I just wanted to reach out to finish up this goal. But hey, I tell you what, I know I'm going to find a way to hit it, and when you guys need something in the future, you let me know. But don't be surprised when a couple people rally to the cause. You sell a few cheese knives, you get a hearty slicer in there, maybe a pack of steak knives, and my God, you hit your...
I want to make a quick comment on that. There's one thing I don't like in his video. He said, don't be surprised, and he listed off a bunch of small stuff. We sell big sets all the time during this phone jam. Like all the time. We'll drop the homemakers, the signatures, the completes. We've dropped, Rob, you remember this, Marley, you were part of this. Liz, you probably were the ones doing it. We were dropping kitchens during the order jam from a bus ride. Okay, and here's why. When you set this up properly, you're sharing your goals, magic will happen in the last 24 hours. That's the first thing I want you to remember. Quick summary, and I'll play the second video. Gratitude. So maybe you write these bullets down. This is the step, right? It's gratitude, update, right? Gratitude, update, why you're calling, and he calls it value proposition, or ready, just make the offer. Okay? Gratitude, thank you. Update, this is what I've been doing. Thank you so much. I want to let you know how well I've been doing. 3, why I'm calling. And this is in the script, by the way. And then number 4, the value proposition, which is, Mr. Jed, would you mind? It would be great if you went through and see if there's anything that you liked. Okay. And one last little extra tip I would add at the end. If they do say no, we're good. Thank you for right now. Right. Oh, Jewel, honey, thank you so much. You know, good luck with you with everything in Texas. And when you get back to school in Florida, call us. Ready? Mrs. Jones, no, thank you for your time. By the way, are you okay if I call you or text you and update you on my goal and how I did? Like, to let you know how I did? Like, just keep that customer relationship. Oh, by the way, Miss Rebecca, thank you so, oh, no, please don't apologize. Thank you for all your help. And is it okay if I text you and update you on how I did on the competition and if I get into Leadership Academy? And you ready? You keep that conversation going. Long term, you can send thank yous every single semester. You know, those thank yous also lead to every other sales and more recommendations. And it's also ready. It's great business, good business practice. Okay. Any commentary from our vets here? Marley, Rob, and Liz, you guys are on. You guys have done this. Marley, tell us about your magic bus ride, but now this is just calls.
Yeah. I will tell you right now, this is one of my favorite parts of the push. One, you get to like talk to your customers again, ask them if they have all their fingers, you know, just kind of make jokes with them and connect with them again. But guys, like when you walk into a store, do you ever get the whole store? No, like never, right? There's always more that they're going to want, and they already love the product. And when they sat with you, you know, they love the product, they love Cutco, but they were kind of just testing it out, you know, whatever set they got, even if they got a big set. And now that they have it, they're going to be obsessed with it just like all of us are. So they're just really waiting for your call to sell them more Cutco and to complete their collection. So just don't be afraid. And some of my best orders and best customer like conversations have been through this order jam. So just make the most of it. Yeah.
And I'm just telling you, ready? Again, gratitude, update, why I'm calling, and offer to place an order. If they say no, thank them and ask if it's okay to keep in touch and keep communication. Let them know how you're progressing through college, your TLA, and any of your goals. But the second thing that I will tell you, and you'll hear this on the second video as well, don't be surprised and don't be timid. Don't act and don't let your inhibitions of, gosh, well, what am I? Don't let it hold back on what you could really be selling. And I said this, and Marley and Liz, you guys were taking PDI, but we didn't just sell cheese knives and table knives, although we did, okay? Because, ready? If you sell 5 cheese knives, that's a pretty solid, decent add to your CPO. If you sell 6 different custom orders, that's great. But ready? Then a lot of our sales are upgrade to what they almost got but didn't. Like upgrades to what they almost got and what they didn't. Oh, you know, we just got the homemaker last time, but they didn't get the signature. Upgrades all the time, okay? Or people that are just so bought in. I'm just telling you, you'll get people like Miss Lisa Buck. Lisa Buck, in a similar situation, said, you know, honey, gosh, you were just so determined. And she was a businesswoman. She had some cosmetic, what do you call it? Like beauty boutiques is what she had. Like women's beauty boutique, hair salon, like combo. And I didn't know that. She was a businesswoman. She said, you know, honey, and because I was asking for the push, I think at the time she bought an extra $1,000. Happens all the time, okay? So the second video, so this next one is gonna be from Mike, who actually created this phoner push we're gonna review right now, okay? So take a look real quick. Welcome to some of our newcomers. Bianca, welcome. What's up, what's up? Okay, here we go. So this is Mike Abramowitz, also in the car, by the way, how funny, okay? And ready? Disregard anything where he says, oh, in the hotel lobby. Right. So anytime it's, oh, well, you know, I'm on my way to the conference, replace that with our conference is actually, I'm a few hours away from my conference when you call tomorrow tonight. Okay. So here we go. Here's Mike on second version of creating phone orders.
This is going to be on creating phone orders, especially on the Magic Bus Ride. Miss Jones, hey, Miss Jones, this is Mike Abramowitz. How are you? Good. The Cutco knife guy. Yeah. The guy you bought the kitchen knives from. Yeah. The college kid. Good, good. I normally wouldn't call you this early, but I had to check in with you. Did you get all the knives yet? Yeah, do you love them? Do you have all 10 fingers still? Oh, they're great, aren't they? Well, I had to call you this early because I just want to let you know, thank you so much. I've been working so hard for the last couple of weeks towards my goal that I've been working towards, that I told you about, and I'm actually just got to the hotel. I already was responsible for $10,246 worth of Cutco sales, and I had 4 promotions. It's just been absolutely incredible journey, and without you and all the people you recommended me to, there's no way I would have been able to make this happen. So I just had to call you and thank you so much. I'm just so pumped up right now. So yes, the pleasure was all mine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And part of the reason why I'm calling is because, I don't know if you remember, but I set this goal of hitting $15,000, and right now I'm $3,201 away from hitting that number. And I guess part of the reason I'm calling is because I promised myself I would get everything I had till the last possible moment. And I guess that's why I'm calling, because I just wanted to see and politely ask you if there was anything that you...
Okay, I'm going to stop there. Do you see how he framed that where it's not high pressure at all, right? Did you hear what he said? He said, let me go backwards to 2 seconds. This is really good.
If there was anything that you maybe had your eye on, there was anything I just wanted to see and politely ask you.
I just wanted to see and politely ask you. No one's going to get mad at that. The reason I'm calling actually is also I promised myself that I would give everything I got to finish strong, because not just for my goals, but I'm trying to make a statement for Leadership Academy that I talked to you in the appointment. You remember that? Yeah. I promised I'd finish strong, and I wanted to know if there's anything, if I could politely ask you. I think that's really important. Okay?
If there was, and I guess that's why I'm calling, because I just wanted to see and politely ask you if there was anything that you maybe had your eye on, or that maybe any gifts or that came up since I saw you that you might want to consider getting, because I figured, it's just like one of those finish it off to the very last possible moment, and I feel like I had to call and at least ask and politely ask you to see if you wouldn't mind hopping on Cutco.com and just seeing if anything jumps out at you. I know you had your eyes on that spatula spreader, an extra one, when I was over there at the house, but it would mean the world to me. The contest ends at noon. Do you think you could take 2 minutes real quick, hop on Cutco.com, see if anything jumps out at you, and let me know, because it would mean the world to me. Every little bit counts. Every little bit would help. We have people. I just had a customer order a cutting board to help out because they needed one, and I also just had someone order a whole set of forks and spoons because they wanted to get it anyway eventually. So the prices are going up at the end of this month, so it would mean the world to me, and plus, of course, I'll give you the best deal possible. So what do you think, Miss Jones? Could you hop on the website real quick, or do you have anything in mind?
Okay, let me stop that real quick. Okay. How about some light bulbs from that real quick? I'll give you my thoughts, but I'd love to let me unmute you guys. Light bulbs, what stands out, what really give you some confidence if you start to do this tonight? We'll go through. And even the vet managers can chime in. You can physically raise your hand. We don't need to do the electronic real quick. So what stands out, what's helpful? Liz, and I know you've done this plenty of times.
Yeah, I would say, sorry, I would say really just come from a place of not neediness, but like sincerity. Like really be passionate about it and really be like, hey, Miss Jones, like, I have been working extremely hard, and it would mean the world to me if, I know this is on your wish list. Like, even if it was just one of those things, it would genuinely mean the world to me, because Miss Jones, I've never been working harder in my entire life. Like, that is how I sold 3 homemakers on the bus ride up to Atlanta last year.
Yeah, true story, by the way. Good. Mr. Arias, you had a comment as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, so what I got from that was to, again, stress your thanks to whoever you already had a demo with. Again, thank you so much, Mrs. Jones, for taking the time out of your day, doing this demo with me. And, I already shared with you some of my goals. I'm trying to get into TLA, and I've been working so hard. So that's really what I'm trying to get. Is there anything at all that you can maybe help me out with? How about you look on the site, like that sort of stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, and as you guys get more advanced, you guys will eliminate words like "I guess," "why I'm calling," or if there's anything that maybe. Like when you get more confident, you'll stop saying that stuff. It just takes practice, right? So, Miss Rebecca, I'm calling, right? What, 2 ways? I guess I'm calling because what I'm calling is that if maybe there was something you could possibly, like, you might get that, and yes, you definitely won't pressure the customer, but you're less likely to get sales when you're that weak on your language. Versus Miss Rebecca. So the reason I am calling also is that I told myself I would hit my goal, or I would try all the way to the top, to the end. And I'm calling you because I am determined to ask every single customer who would help me if there was anything, and I want to politely ask if there's anything, and I mean anything, nothing too little, and of course, nothing too big, that you might want to either get that you didn't, upgrade where you didn't, or just all out get that maybe you thought about and didn't pull the trigger on, because it would mean the world to me. And again, this is politely asking. A no, by the way, still makes me feel just as supported because you have supported me. And a yes would support me as well. So I'm just wanted to reach out and ask if we could go on the website and if there's anything. In fact, ready? This is where you tell stories. In fact, I just called Miss So-and-so and she got blank. And so-and-so, Miss Blank, and your neighbor I just called got blank. One of my friends, Liz, called her old customers, and there were 3 people that got sets that didn't get the sets before. Use that story tonight. So I was calling if there's anything. I wanted to politely ask. It would mean the world to at least look. Oh, no, honey, we're okay. Okay, Miss Liz, thank you so much. You know what? No worries. Hey, by the way, I do want to say thank you. And is it okay that after my push week and after I interview to get into this leadership academy, do you mind if I, text or keep you updated on how well I'm doing? Because, you guys are really the big reason I'm still progressing with the company. I could? Oh, great. Thank you so much. Cool. Thumbs up, light bulbs. Yes. How about from the vets? Any other additional, Marley and Liz specifically, because you guys murder this. Or like the last 2 years, Liz and Marley as representatives did this really well. And then as assistant managers did this well. And lest we forget, Liz and Marley at the top earned over $30,000 last summer selling Cutco. And this was part of their summer surge. So one last thought, maybe we'll go from Marley and then Liz, and then I'm going to roll into the approach and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, guys, I think it never comes across pushy as long as you're being excited, right? That's the one thing. Sales is a transfer of enthusiasm. Like, they're going to feel how excited you are if you let them know and you show them. And don't be afraid to tell them that you've been waking your butt up every morning for Alliance, that you've been doing everything in your power. What Jeff was saying is so true, but be excited and be happy to hear from them. Like, sound like they're the first time you ever met them and you're, talking to them on the phone, and they could buy a complete set if they wanted to.
Yep, exactly. And then I'm going to forward the 2 videos so you have it for reference in case you want to review it again tonight before tomorrow's phone jam. We're going to do the same exact thing here tomorrow, except it's going to be the entire division. So right now, if you're on this, that means you didn't have demos tonight. Totally cool. That's why we're here. Right? Tomorrow, everyone's doing this. So you'll see there's 15 of you here. Will be in excess of 150, 200 plus. Okay. Liz, I'll let you roll, and then I'm going to send this out.
Yeah, again, just piggybacking on what Marley said, really build rapport with these people again. Don't just hop on and then ask for the order. Really just build a rapport, catch up with them. You probably haven't talked to them in a couple weeks. Even if you saw them yesterday, catch up, build rapport. And, it's a transfer of enthusiasm. Have a lot of fun with it and be extremely sincere with it as well. Feel free to share your goals again over the phone, just not as, in depth as you did in the demo, because that's going to take forever. But, just briefly share your goals, kind of refresh them. And, I can't say this enough, like, be extremely thankful. And those little small orders, like, if you do get just a cheese knife or just an entertainer pack or just like a starter set, they add up so quickly. So if you get just even one piece, don't be discouraged. Act like they're getting a complete set on the phone and be extremely thankful for that. And, just keep up with them, just even after the push, update them, be like, thank you so much. Like, I sold $15,982 because of you. I would not be here if it weren't for you. Like, I genuinely cannot thank you enough, and just be extremely thankful throughout the entire thing. Yeah.
And this is kind of like the push magic that Liz and Marley are alluding to. The friendlier you are, the more excited you are, the more what's you'll get. Huh? Ready? The friendlier and more enthusiastic you are, the more what's. Watch me, the what's. When Marley's telling me her goals, so I'll go, you know what, Marley? You know what, Marley? Let's just get the whole damn thing. You know what, Marley? Let's upgrade. You know what, Marley? You know what? I'll just get that cheese knife. You know what, Marley? I could use a gift. Okay? Enthusiasm and excitement pulls down barriers for more what's. Okay? All right. Beautiful, beautiful. So now this approach I just sent in the Gunner chat. Managers, if you're for some reason not on the Gunner chat, reach out to your manager. They can forward this to you. So you've got the videos and you've got the actual approach. 2 different approaches. There's if you saw them before the push, okay? And this is if you saw them during the push. Cool? Pretty straightforward? Okay. Raise your hand if you have both. Like you have both situations, before and after the push. Okay. And how many of you are just like during the push because you started during the push? Fiona, I know for sure. Okay, great. So Fiona, yours would be just the bottom here. Everyone else has both. So let me review this. Marley, want to be my phone approach person? Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Miss Marley. It's Jeff with Cutco. How are you? Remember me?
Yes, I remember you.
Yeah, the knife guy. How's it going? The college kid. How are you?
Yes, how are you?
How's it going?
Good. Everything's good. What about you?
Good. How was you guys just got back, right? You finally went on that trip last I saw you?
Yes. Yeah, we finally made it back.
Nice. Well, look, hey, I don't want to take up too much time. I was just giving all my favorite customers a call to see how their Cutco is doing. So ready? Do you love it or do you love it?
I love it.
I know. Is it awesome?
It's amazing.
Yeah. And do you have all 10 fingers still?
Yes, of course.
But they're really sharp. I'm serious. I told you. So just be careful. But you're enjoying it?
Yes, I love it.
Good. And I have on my records here, you have the Homemaker Plus 8. And did you use the ice cream scoop yet?
Oh my God, that thing melts through ice cream.
I know. Awesome. Awesome. Well, look, I wanted to, first of all, I again wanted to thank you. This is a huge thank you call. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for helping me towards my goals. I really appreciate it. And I've actually been able to do a lot with the company. I wanted to share. Do you have 2 seconds for me to like kind of show off?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for it.
I wanted to be able to share with you that I've hit 6 promotions. I've hit one of the higher bonus levels with the company. I got asked to be part of a special like high-level sales team called the Alliance. And I'm actually, within the next couple of days, if I do it right, I'll be interviewing with the division manager. His name is Jeff Gambo. He's in Miami, and he's in charge of all of Florida and the Caribbean. And they're like the #1 sales management team. And there are these really exciting opportunities for internships and this leadership academy, which would help me for school. So I'm calling to say thank you because I think every customer that's helped me deserves to know that they really helped me out. So thank you so much. Cool.
Of course.
Good. And look, and I was also calling because, as you know, and I may have said this, I'm in the biggest contest of the year right now. I've been working really hard, actually since July 13th. Every single day, watch this, I feel like an adult. I've been getting up and I've been attending 7:30 meetings like an adult, doing lots of presentations just so I could, do my part to pay for school and those goals of Leadership Academy I was talking about. And I was calling back all my favorite customers because we have some amazing Black Friday and July specials that are ending on Friday at 11 o'clock. And I am wondering, and I'm only $4,562 away from my goal. You might have seen an email. I don't know if you caught my email.
I think it was
and obviously I wasn't calling to see if you could buy all of that, but if you wanted to, I wouldn't say no. A lot of people are taking advantage of the specials to get a few things they didn't get for themselves. Some of my clients are getting gifts they needed over the next few months out of the way, like holidays, Hanukkah, Christmas, and such like weddings, birthdays, holidays. And some are also doing some special engravings, just again, to make it special. And because of my contest, now would be the best time to get all the cut you've ever wanted. And I was wondering, and I wanted to ask politely. I wanted to politely and also really excited, in an exciting way, ask if you could at least hop on to cutco.com and see if there's anything that would catch your eye as something that you might want to add on or get as a gift. And then I could call you back here in a little bit to see if you're interested and at least, let you know the discounted prices and, it would really help me out. Do you think you could take a couple of minutes to go on the website?
Yeah, I could go on.
Yeah, let's role play the no first. Do you think you could take and do it like a mom would? Ready? Do you think you could maybe take a couple minutes to look at the website?
Oh, sweetie, I'm actually at work right now. I can't do it right now.
Oh, okay. You know what? No worries. I'm just curious. Would you be able to take a look at it in the next 24 hours?
I can definitely try.
Yeah. Okay, great. Are you okay if I gave you a quick call follow-up just to see?
Sure.
Like politely, I want to ask if that's okay. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Ready? Or let's say they give me an outright no, I'm not interested. Right? Oh, Miss Marley, like I said, that doesn't change my gratitude. That doesn't change my thank you. Doesn't change that you've helped me get to this part. Is it okay? And I know this might be asking for a lot. Is it okay if I update you on how I'm doing? Like text you my goals, text you if I got at the internship. Is that okay? Would you mind if I did that?
No, I wouldn't mind.
All right. Thanks, Miss Marley. I really appreciate your help. Okay. Let's say they say yes. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll just call you back and I have a few calls to make because a couple of customers are looking to place their order. So can I call you? See what I did there? See what I just said? Miss Jewel, I can call you back. I've got a few customers who already want to place some orders for the holidays. Can I call you back in 35? Make it 40. There's a big order coming in. Can I call you back in 40? See what I'm doing? I'm setting an expectation that other people are buying. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll call you back then. Is this the best number to call you back on? Okay, great. Just make sure you buy your phone, et cetera, et cetera. Pretty straightforward. Got it? Some light bulbs there. I just wanted you to see and hear the voice inflection. Okay. Then the follow-up calls right here. That's what you do when you call them back. And then this is pretty much the same thing, but you just saw them in the last 3 weeks. Okay, any questions? Okay, give me a thumbs up if you have the approach, like you got it from your phone and you can pull it up. I wanna make sure everyone has it. Okay, so what I'd like to do, and Robert, which managers are staying on to guide the team? Any managers here? I know a couple. Rob, is anyone else staying on?
I'm staying on until Luke is able to get on.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So I'd like to do a role play. I'd like to break you guys up so you guys have a chance to practice and do a couple before you actually hop on the phone. And I would say by 6:15, 6:30 latest, start making those calls. And Luke's going to hop on. We'll put some music. And every time you get an order, I want you to post it on the group chat. Okay? Just say phone order and hashtag, phone order jam. Hashtag that at the end, or silver cup, everything, all the great things we've been doing. Okay? So let's do. I'll kick it off. And what I'd like you to do is take 30 seconds while I set up the breakout room. And I'm pretty sure I know who's from La Isla and who's from, Bianca, Ricardo, Paola, and Sebastian. Habla español? Yeah, enough? Maybe? Okay. I'll figure it out. Rebecca, I know you speak Spanish. Yeah? Okay, so I could easily pair you up. By the way, some of you are going to be in TLA together anyway. Might as well get to know each other. Beautiful. So go ahead and take 30 seconds while I set up this, and I'm going to stop the recording now. This is where you guys will go to what do you call it? Role play. Okay, stop.